Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. Today is April 25th, 2017. My name's Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in today. All right, the S&P 500 E-mini futures caught a big bid yesterday, and they are catching a pretty sizable bid today. Right now, the futures are trading up 7 points to 23.77 per contract. So all in all, markets continue their winning ways from yesterday. We'll see what today brings. Generally, after a big update like we had yesterday, normally the next trading day you'll get what we call a pause day or a more subdued trading session. But yesterday the markets did really rally in broad-based fashion, really across the board, and we'll see what today brings. Earnings are out in full storm here. So again, let's get into the charts here and see where we can make some money. First stock we're going to take a look at today is going to be T-Mobile. TMUS is the ticker symbol. They reported earnings yesterday after the closing bell. Stock report closed at $65.89, trading at $65.45. So it's not a great reaction to earnings, but the stock was up already into earnings, so sometimes it pulls back. But we'll keep this one on the radar. This will be in play today, but no play at the open. So again, keep T-Mobile on the radar. Humana is next up. They reported earnings. Stock looks like it's just trading at $219 here, right across the board. That looks like it's very rare to see that. So we'll see how it plays out there once the opening bell rings. It might be halted here. I'm not sure. But Humana is up ahead of the opening bell. Let's take a look at Alcoa today. Ticker symbol AA. Stock right now trading at $34.50, closed at $33.33, so good little move. I'll give Alcoa the upside bias to around $35.45, $35.50. So again, if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, don't do much with it here. But if you own it, try to run it up to that 35 and 40, 35.50 level. That's where ultimately it wants to go. Let's take a look at DuPont this morning. Ticker symbol is DD. Stock is having a good reaction here, trading at $80.80, closed at $79.43. So DuPont getting a good little pop here ahead of the opening bell. We'll keep this one on the radar. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, leave it alone. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings, see if it gives us any kind of a pattern. Now, here's a stock that is getting hit today, Express Scripts. ESRX is the ticker symbol here. This stock is getting hammered to the downside, closed at $67.25. It is now trading at $58.80. So this is a very, very good sell-off today for Express Scripts. Looking at levels here, I'm going to go with a level much, much lower, around the $57 level. We'll keep it on the radar. I'm going to try to work on gap levels for this. I'll have them posted up in the intraday stock chat room right at 9 o'clock. But it looks like 57 is where this stock was defended earlier, or I should say yesterday afternoon. And that looks like a pretty good area in my opinion. But we'll have to keep it on the radar, and we'll look at this one a little bit closer later. But I'm still working on levels on that. Let's take a look at Swift Transportation. SWFT is the ticker symbol here. Stock's trading down a little bit, closed at $25.05. It is trading at $23.73. So Swift getting hit a little bit here. I don't see anything horrible for the stock right now. There's still a fair amount of support around the $21.50 level, so keep that on the radar. We'll see how it plays out. Let's take a look at Barrick Gold, ABX. They reported earnings as well. Stock right now is trading at $18.36, closed at $19.04. So good little sell-off there. I am seeing support around the $18 level, so we'll see how that plays out. If you take a look at the daily chart, you'll notice the 200-day moving average. That should still be a pretty good support level for Barrick Gold today. Let's take a look here at Whirlpool. WHR is the ticker symbol here, and what you're going to see is that this is getting a pretty good bid higher, closed at $174.80, now trading at $177.24. Again, good little move here. A lot of resistance coming up though around the 180 level. If you look at your daily chart, you'll see pretty good resistance going back to mid-March. So again, you want to be a little bit careful there. If you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, don't do a whole lot here. Let's take a look at Caterpillar today. Ticker symbol is CAT. Again, Caterpillar is just off the charts today, trading up at $103.35. Stock closed at $96.81. This is a very good move for Caterpillar. Good reaction to earnings. Again, looking at this name, I got to think, though, it's getting a little bit long in the tooth here up at this level. So if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, don't do much with it. but Caterpillar, nice reaction to the earnings announcement. Let's take a look at 3M. Ticker symbol is MMM. And what you're going to see here is stock is trading at 194, closed at 194.23. Briefly traded up through the 199 level yesterday, or I should say this morning, and now has come back down, sitting at 194. So basically flat on the trading day overall. So we'll keep an eye on 3M. Buy some chance. If 3M does sell down to around the 185.20 level, you can be a buyer there. I don't know if it gets down there today, but if it does get there, that would be a level where I would become interested in the name. Let's take a look at Ryder Systems. Ticker symbol is letter R. Stock looks like it's getting hit, but there's no volume behind it. So again, I believe they reported earnings as well. A level I like for Ryder, if it does get down there, two spots. $72 is the first spot. And then keep on the radar, $68 if it gets there. That would be another good area, and I'm going to have some gap levels for you as well. Let's take a look at Lockheed Martin. I think they reported earnings also. Stock right now is trading at 267.20, closed at 276.21. So this is a good haircut for Lockheed Martin. Level I would keep on the radar today, 264. Gets to 264. That should be your bounce play. All right, I can't get to all of the earnings that are out here, but we got to quite a few, and I'm going to try to have some gap plays posted up in the intraday stock chat room. We've had a great 2017 in the chat room. We're going to look to keep that going today, and again, really throughout the rest of the month and the rest of the year. So if you haven't done so, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. You'll see everything that we are doing in there. You can trade right alongside of us. But let's take a look here at the gold market. Gold futures today trading down $9. Right now they're trading at $1,268.50. If you take a look at the GLD this morning, what you will see is that this is trading right around the 120.58 level. So again, pretty good little sell-off there. Buy some chance. I don't know if we get down there, but if we get to 117, there would be a play on the GLD today. Next up, we have the oil market. Crude oil trading lower by 17 cents to $49.07 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, which is a good oil ETF, you'll see that this is trading at $10.22, closed at $10.25 yesterday. So oil is down just a touch. Gold is getting hit again today. Second day in a row, gold is selling off. And we'll see how this market plays out once the opening bell rings. But all in all, when you look at this market, lots of opportunities out here, lots of earnings plays, lots of wiggle room going on in these major institutional stocks. So we'll see how these levels come into play this morning, and we'll see what kind of patterns we get, and hopefully we get lots of good trading action. With that being said, everybody, once again, if you want to trade alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial, or just come over and join up. You'll see what it's all about. With that being said, everybody, have a great trading session, and we will see you on the charts.